Alrighty, so vintage story one more time. I noticed last time I wasn't able to really get a lot done in 30 minutes. So we'll see here. Might just play longer, might just play and start again. However, to that, I did play, and as you can see it says 6 hours. I find I kind of just leave the game open and paused, but then I came back and I wasn't really recording, so I have a little bit of stuff stockpiled that will be new, but it's mostly just hoarding. And more interestingly, I discovered that while I was kind of stockpiling stuff, a rift spawned in the new area that I moved to, and my little gear was spinning again. So I'm assuming that the little green thing is related to that, and that it is just kind of part of Vintage Story. So I'm assuming that means it doesn't really matter where I build, and rather that it would make sense to just kind of have various places to build. Yeah, as you can see here, this is basically how it was spinning in the previous area, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I should move, because the trader had a little description about temporal rifts. Yeah, anyway, my thought process here is build in this little area, and then maybe build somewhere over there where the house marker is. And then I can have multiple places to bounce between, including my little hole in the ground way up here with the copper. It kind of makes sense to me. Like in not previous, but in other survival games, you kind of just make one base and you build it up. I'm not sure if that's what makes sense here, or if it makes sense to just have a few various places to kind of do various things in. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by these clouds. They look like a big storm rolling in or something. And it's very clear on this side. Alright, so focusing, you may notice I have a reed chest here. This is new. I put all of my flint in here, and I also have another reed chest. So this is part of the cattails that I had in the hole before. I also brought a hay bed. I put one in here, along with the second one. And here's some of the cattails, along with some wood, and just some thatch. I don't know what I'll do with any of this, but yeah, I was just kind of grabbing stuff. More interestingly, you'll notice that I have a little rip. I died here while I was collecting things. And that happened from the rift thing that came out here. A mob kind of just showed up while I wasn't paying attention, and I died. And the part that's interesting is I spawned up here. And I marked it because I finally found clay. So what do you know, dying in Vintage Story is good. Lets you explore more. That makes sense. Kind of, if you stay in one spot for too long, you're not going to discover anything. So I was sort of looking for clay, but I wasn't being successful about it. And the game helped me out a little bit by throwing me into the dirt. So I'm going to eat these little berries that I conveniently found. And everything's growing, so it must be summer. Yeah, it says June. A little bit concerned about that, because it means the year's half over. And none of this is going to grow, I'm assuming, in what will be the winter months. I should probably figure something out. I'm being shot at again, aren't I? That was an arrow, wasn't it? It just flew over my head? Yeah, look, there's my friend over there. Let's see if I can kill him, and maybe this gear will stop spinning. Shoot at me, buddy. Oh. Alright, I shoot back. He shoots, and then I shoot back. Is he dead? Because I didn't need to shoot that last one. And shoot another arrow over there? I thought I did, but I suppose I didn't. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Before I lose where I killed that, I guess I should harvest it. So a knife. It's not in my inventory slot. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of that sphere. And by get rid of it, I mean throw it and instantly pick it up again. And again, here, one bow and arrow. Hooray. do I do with... Let's see. So I'll get rid of that, back away from it so I don't immediately pick it up again. It's probably a waste, but I'm not very good with my inventory yet. Yeah, so I was coming over here to kind of check out these turnips, but looks like I don't need to do anything here. You will... It is raining. It was a storm of some kind. Very interesting. So what was I doing? I gotta think very clearly about my goals because I'm so easily distracted. So I wanted to, in the last episode, make a barrel, which I've learned is not something that I'm going to be able to do right away. Find some food, which I've done. Although I haven't really established my food, so that's not great. I wanted a new house, which I've sort of done. It's kind of minor. I thought about building a second one over here where the gear's not spinning again. And then extra tools, I have those in the hole. And pottery, yes, pottery is the main thing. So, wow, that's several of these. All right, I guess I'm combating whatever these things are. This one is a little bit stronger than his friend. His friend is running, so that's fine. They gave me nothing, very tragic. Pick up my arrows. He's not gonna go back into his hole. He's gonna run past his hole. I do like that they're quite slow. Feel like I can take those on. I kind of wish that the animals would do that. That's why they don't drop anything. They're easy to shoot arrows into. I find that the animals run away and then I'm not very good at chasing them. Do I have a torch on me? I do. I realize I'm getting distracted by doing this, but I haven't actually been into one of these, and this one seems pretty easy to just kind of walk into. So it's all granite so far. Ooh. It goes quite deep, huh? Oh yeah, there's another friend. Put that there so I can see what I'm doing. Oh no. He's throwing rocks? Curious. He has a longer reach than I thought he did. Oh, he's done. Okay, so they can throw rocks. Good to know. Should probably not walk them past rocks that I haven't picked up off the ground. I say as I immediately walk past the rocks and don't pick them up. Okay, I don't think I want to go down there. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble coming back up. And it looks like it's a lot of granite. And there might be something good down there, but who's to say, really? Oh. Oh. Everybody else probably saw that except for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark another one of these. So I don't have to go all the way to the place that I died. I could just grab some of this. Make sure I got an inventory spot. Okay, great. So this is what I have been looking for. Unbeknownst to me for the first couple of days. The little trader was mentioning pottery. And then we had this progression guide that says, okay, as soon as you're done napping, start looking for clay. So, I finally found some, which means progression, I think. Oh my goodness, it's all on the ground. I gotta walk on it to pick it up. It looks like the sun is setting. Yeah. So this might be a... Whoa! Whoop, sorry, buddy. No, I have angered the wildlife once again. I like my clay though. So if you don't mind, you come over here. Oh, he's very fast. He's very fast. I don't want to fall into another hole. Just kind of want to lead him away from the clay, ideally. I wonder if he... Are they slower when they swim? Perhaps? Whoa, nope. Okay, my bad. Sorry, guy. We'll just leave and lose him over here. And maybe I can make a nice swing back around, pick up the clay that I was getting. I do know in Ark, things tend to kind of forget about you for a while. So it looks like that has happened. What is this? Granite, okay. Oh my goodness, he killed a rooster. It's good for me. I don't actually know where he is. So, hopefully he doesn't sneak up on me too much. It's different buttons to pick some of these up. It's like left click, right click. Very confusing for my very tiny brain. Are you serious? Okay, it's your clay, but one bear, one wolf, they're just... I have no HP, so I guess that's the end of that. Maybe they'll be gone by the day. And holy, he is fast. He's so fast. Do not stop. He's still here. I just about died. He almost got me. Okay, I'm gonna lead him into the forest. I don't hear him, and I don't... But I know he's like probably right behind me. I wonder if there's a way to like... look behind you. Owned. Oh, he crawled right back out. Okay. I'm assuming I need to like break line of sight or something, so I'll try that. Oh, whoa, just about got me. I definitely heard that. He is not giving up. I gotta figure this out. How do I get them to stop following me? That's another one. That's another wolf and a bear. That's crazy. Alright. Maybe when I jumped over that hole is when I lost him. I want to be able to kill those at some point, but today is not that day. I've done a lot of running, which means I'm very hungry. I'm going to pick up some of these berries before I hide away in my hole. Is there any more? I definitely ran past a lot, but I don't see any in... Oh, maybe I do see one. Okay. Get one more, two more. And then I will go into my little hole, three more. Go into my little hole with my clay, my little bit of clay that I got. And see what I can learn. So, goodbye world. Hello torch. Let us light our fire. Hopefully the sticks I put right next to the fire don't catch. Not sure if that's a thing. Alright. Eating my berries. Once again, licking my wounds, as it were. Okay, so can be formed into basic pottery. What happened? No. Oh no. Okay, let me think about this. I do have firewood out here, but I need some inventory. So, place these here. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. This is the downside of having it, how do I pick this up again? That was thunder, that's very cool. Is it even nighttime? Is it just dark? Yeah, it's nighttime. Alright. Coals. Meat. Exchanged for that. And I'll put this here. Perishable, fresh for 4 days, fresh for 2 days. Very good. Alright. What was I doing? Clay. Shift right click on the ground to begin flame clay forming. Alright, so it's very similar to napping. What do we got here? Each of these take a different amount of clay, looks like. 35. What is this? Storage vessel. 12 slot container. Good for preserving. I'm going to need a lot more clay than what I've got. Used to eat from cooking pots, so I probably need to make a cooking pot before this is relevant. Combined with fat for permanent light sources. Ooh, I'm listening. That sounds very nice to me. Might have to do some of that. Large container for flowers. Large pot that can be used for cooking. See meal making guide in the handbook. Okay. So a bowl and a cooking pot. Crock for preserving. That might be something I will need to do for the winter, so I should think about that. A crucible for ores on the fire pit. That's something I need to do as well. Okay. To cast metal ingots for later use on the anvil. They really make you work for it, don't they? Can be drank from. Do I need to be... Do I have like a drinking meter? I just have a food meter. Oh, dairy. Okay, that makes sense. Clay shingles for roofing. Storage vessel for storing. Anvil mode. Mold. Advanced tools. Okay, so I need the crucible and the anvil and the ingots. So that's quite a bit of clay. I don't have enough, I think. Oh, plus the molds for the actual tools themselves. Yeah, I definitely need more clay. Oh, I don't know what some of these things are. This one's for armor. Pickaxe heads. Prospecting pick. What's the difference? Pickaxe and prospecting head? One costs more than the other. Shovel and a watering can. I'm starting to think I'm going to need a lot more room. So let us start with crucible. This looks a little bit different than napping, but I'm assuming I'm supposed to hit these areas and then put them into the green areas. Select tool mode. Don't know what that means. F. Ah, okay. Add clay. You know, I'm going to go by the 2x2. Add clay. Oh, okay. Add clay. Hear the thunder outside. That's really cool. Alright, select mode 1 by 1. It definitely doesn't feel natural yet between adding and removing. For some reason I feel like they're backwards for me. Alright, and then you get like another layer, okay. Duplicate. How does this work exactly? Okay, that's not it. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm not smart enough for the duplicate layer stuff yet. I'll have to mess around with it, but for now, get this done. I honestly don't even remember what I was making. Did I pick the bowls? Did I pick the crucible? Oh, it says at the top. It says I picked the crucible. Duplicate layer. Okay, I clicked over here and it made something over there, so I don't really understand how that works. Do you like do the entire layer for... Oh, okay. Maybe... I understand. So it's like, I'm thinking of it in terms of each of these 4 little objects, but the game probably thinks of it as one single object. So when I clicked in the middle of the bottom object, let me try this. Duplicate. So I should do in the top corner here. No, it's still only added down here. Okay, what about up here? No. What about over here? I don't understand what's happening. I mean, it worked. Okay, so let's just click over and over, I guess? I thought I was going to do the whole thing. Okay, now I'm putting on the top, I believe. These kind of look like pots. Am I going to fill this full of shift add remove 4 raw clay crucibles. Okay, what do I do now? Why did I make 4? Progression guide. So the crucible, I have to fire it. Okay. Fire in a pit kiln. Learn to master pottery, dig up some clay, craft some clay vessels for storage. Yeah, I should have listened to that. But it was a lot of clay, you know? Ooh, they get very different colors. I don't have iron, so I don't think I need to worry about that. Crucible, tool modes, molds. Good time to start farming. A wood armor set provides some additional protection against low tier. Or Gamboy Stammer if you have a lot of flax. I only have a little bit of flax. I marked some on the map over here. So, don't think I have a lot of that. Lamel is what it said. Wood, okay. Oh, and the pelts. So I can actually do something with the pelts. No, that's not pelts. That's rawhide. Are pelts different? Where was I? I didn't remember. Okay, clay. Armor. Lamel. Pelt. Yeah, okay, so I do need to figure out leatherworking before I can do that. I also need to find some resin. Oh, I'm paused. That's not what I want. I want the game to actually be going on for the nighttime. Does that work now? If I pick this up and I put it in here with the knife that it told me to do, does anything happen? No. What about? Okay. I don't know what to do with that yet. Finished crafting food. Put some more on. May as well use the firewood. Okay. Why did I just put down my rhizome? You know, I'm gonna eat. How long does this last? 2 days, 2 days. So I will eat these. And then I'll eat my rhizomes. Fire in a pit kiln. Fires into one dark brown ceramic crucible. So I need a pit kiln. Place clay products in a 1x1 hole. Then place dry grass, sticks, and... Oh, what time is it? 2 in the morning? Okay, I will sleep and figure out the pit kiln once I wake up. If I wake up. Alright, we did it. Open. Got some more rhizomes. Alright, there's a wolf outside. Good start. Still raining. Kind of cool. Need a gate or something. I'll climb up here. If I can. Thought maybe I could like jump on this. Whoa, oh, okay. There we go. Okay, not working how I was hoping. Put my thing away. Eat my rhizomes, because for some reason I'm hungry again already. Okay, thinking about my life. Pit kiln. Will this even work while it's raining? Probably not. Dry grass, sticks and firewood. Peat, okay, I did see some of that. And coal. Can also be used instead of firewood. Alright. Wait, that's really good to know. I can use peat instead of firewood. Ignite to fire your clay products. Ignites may... I think I read all this before because I remember being like, oh no, combustible blocks nearby. 20 hours, peak 16. Okay. So, that said, I will clear out a space somewhere with no combustible blocks. And is this the peat? No. The peat must have been over there somewhere. So I am going to randomly designate this place as where I will do that. I'm being shot at. Where? From where? Where are you? Show yourself. I don't see anything moving. Hello, Archer? Is it not shooting at me? Okay, anyways. Maybe I'll just take an arrow to the face to figure out where it is. Where's my knife? Oh, there he is. You there. You are trespassing. I cannot shoot you for some reason. Oh, there's a cave here. So that's where you're coming from. Are you dead? Yes. If I seal those caves, will they stop showing up? Is that a thing? Because this is really close to my little hole. I have to like seal them in and mark their grave or something. Wait, this is just a... This is a cute little cave. And it probably serves no purpose other than to generate bad guys. Is my arrow? Yes. Okay, so my assumption is all this grass is combustible. Right? Like that would make sense. Which means I kind of have to dig up a hole. This is low fertility soil anyways, which means I can kind of get some more earth stuff for building in another area. So I'll get rid of the grass in this this little spot. By little, I mean I probably made this way bigger than I needed to. Habit. Pop, 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 pop. So the low fertility soil, I noticed in my other little hole that it kind of started to grow grass again. So we'll see what happens here. I'll make myself a nice little stairway or something. This seems good to start, right? It said 1 by 1, so this is probably fine. And then I'll expand that as I need to. Pit, kiln. 1 by 1 hole, dry grass, sticks, and firewood. Okay, so I've got dry grass. No, that's thatch. I've got dry grass in here. And I've got... I need more sticks. I need a lot more sticks, because I've been using my sticks. For... Wait, I've got lots of sticks. Well, I'm gonna chop down this tree anyways. Because I've got some trees growing here. Get me some more sticks. And some firewood. Chop down what I can if I can reach it by jumping. I don't know if these are gonna drop me anything, though. Alright, seems to be all. More sticks. There it is. I believe that's a pine cone. Okay, perfect. So I will take my little pine cones and put them over here somewhere. Whoa. Hey, buddy. My bad. Okay, I won't plant any pine trees there. Oh, you can get out. Yes, because there's... why wouldn't you be able to get out? I didn't make it deep enough. I made the one side deep enough. Okay, he's walking away. I guess pine trees will grow here. Oh, sorry, little foxes. There we go. And one over here. Never can remember the keybinds for that. Alright, I am out of food. I probably walked past a ton of berry bushes without picking them. See if I can see any red. I see no red. Lots of flowers. Done there. Oh, yes. Of course, my meat. I should eat my meat. That gave me basically nothing. Wow, that is not very efficient. Okay, I'm gonna visit my other hidey hole. Oh, I hear a wolf. I did not manage to pick those berries. Oh. Does that a woo mean he's not chasing me anymore? Oh, woo. Okay, cool, bud. What was I doing? I was going back to my hidey hole to find food. Keep hearing noises in the forest. Very spooky. Alright, hidey hole has... What's going on here? Flowering. My cattails have popped. And they're growing. Maybe from the rain. Very tragic. Alright, so I'm gonna take the cattails. Get them going again. Fortunately, they don't seem to be an infinite food resource because you have to break the roots to get any food. These will be nice for like a day or two, but I think I should figure out how to get this. So obviously the moisture is a problem. When I found them, they were by the water itself, like over here. So they probably need to be within proximity of water. Or I need to be able to make that watering can that I was looking at before. And I'm assuming that won't be a thing until I figure out the clay. So we will focus on getting our clay kiln going. This is crazy. They're like stacked on top of each other. So what do I need? I need sticks. I need firewood. I don't want to completely deplete this area of the firewood and sticks that I've stored up here, but I will take some. And then maybe I will hit some of these trees. So, sticks. I don't have a lot. We'll just take control many. Oh no, that's all of them. And then place, just like that. Remove one. Take a layer of that off. And I broke my knife, so I should take another knife. What can I stock up in here? I should probably plant these rather than holding on to them. So let me just plant this real quick. Where can I plant this tree? Right here. Be free, little maple tree. Okay. Take my cattails back. What do I need to store? Store my bone arrows. Medium fertility. Where am I storing my flax? That's the real question. Do I have like a pile of flax somewhere? Put my bones here, I suppose. It does look like I have flax in the back. Shift add. All right. See, this is all of this was dirt, and now it's like slowly becoming grass again. These are my copper bits. I'll have to come back for them when I'm ready for it. Cattail, sticks, firewood. All right, axe. And time to thin out the forest. Provide me with your sticks. It's a very bushy pine tree. Oh no, my axe. Good thing I've got a whole bunch right over here. This is why I came back over here. Oh, one axe left outside, okay. The rest are inside, I suppose. I do have a lot of flint, and I did see that the flint lasts a little bit longer and is a little bit stronger than the granite, so I should have been using that to make my tools. I'd have to do that next. This is giving me quite a good amount of sticks, which I like. Oh, and it's broken again. I haven't even gotten to chopping the tree yet. Hop down in here, find another axe. Hopefully that's a hoe. There's an axe. Past me is coming in real clutch with that napping. When I should have been napping. There's a stick on that little piece of birch. May as well chop this. And put it into firewood so it's not taking up another slot. As I was chopping up the tree branches from the spine. I hope this becomes faster. Like, I hope getting the copper tools going makes this grind a lot quicker. I'm assuming it will, because that's usually how it works. The start of the games are kind of slow, methodical, a little bit of time wasty, grindiness. I don't think I can reach these. Okay, what about this one? Okay, and this one. Right. This axe is about to break, so I'll just go ahead and start chopping this until it does, and get another one, and hopefully I can fell the tree in that time. There she blows. Is this enough? Did I get enough? I just put that in there to chop into firewoods as if I had an axe to do it with. No. That is not at all what I wanted to do. There's gotta be a better way. Right. 1, 2, 3. Got my spear that I put down. Okay, so I have sticks, I have firewood, I have pine, I have a lot of pine seed. Wow. Where would I like to start my new pine forest? Perhaps over here? No, these are nice little flowers. I'll be so upset if I put trees here. I don't know how much room these trees need. So I'm just gonna space them out randomly here. And then maybe I should be testing how far things need to be to grow. One more. Okay. In that time, I've already forgotten what I was doing. Spelt. You know what? I would like to know. Oh, it just gave me a seed. That sucks. Sorry, Mr. Guy. I'll plant you right back. I can't put you there. Interesting. This was my pit that I tried to make. Didn't work out. Okay. What can I do here? Put my seed in. Take my dry... No, I need some dry grass here as well, so I'll take the bow and arrows. Maybe I should take the horsetail. I'm gonna take the horsetail. And I'm gonna make my way back, because I think it's getting kind of late. And in that time, I'm going to... Where's my knife? Did I break my knife? Here it is. Collect horsetail and use some of the cattails. I hope this is not a finite resource and it kind of grows back. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to... I guess the horsetail isn't really that important. Maybe it spreads so long as there's like one left somewhere. I don't know. That was grass. Alright. Make my way through the pine trees. I kind of want to get this thinned out anyways, so make it easier for me to walk through in the future. And was that a blueberry that I saw? No. Oh yes, it was. Do I have space? I do. Pick this so I can eat it. I would like to figure out where that peat was that I saw. I did not mark it. So naturally, I have forgotten where it was. This is so funny, like just like frolicking through this field of flowers. This is not flowers, it's grass. Some of it's flowers. Okay. So, look at this. See, it's already becoming grass again. Maybe I should leave this until tomorrow. I might wake up and find even more grass. Be like, oh no. A tragedy has befallen me. That's low, you know what? It's low fertility. So what if I fill it up like this? That might be the answer. First, you'll hide in here. Get our fire going. And now think about my life. Okay. So, by your... No, what was it? Pit kiln. Place clay products in my hole. Then dry grass. Sticks. Firewood. I have the firewood, so I might as well use it. But I do want to find the peat again. To use that instead of the firewood. The firewood's nice because I can stack it. The downside is I need to have axes and I need to chop trees down. The peat, I think I can just punch out of the ground. And then this is going to take the whole day to finish. If I use the firewood. Should I make more... Oops. Really? Out already? Okay. More things for the more clay for the clay god. Alright, so I made 4 crucibles. I don't know if I needed 4. Probably didn't. Which means I will need ingot molds and an anvil. So I will do whatever this is that I just clicked on. First. And then I'm probably going to need to go get more of that clay because I think I'm running low. Okay. Oh yes, the ingot molds, okay. I do need these, I think. It's kind of like a, you know those painting sets, paint by colors? It feels a little bit like that. Except you're not painting by colors, you're painting by little green blocks. Okay, wonderful. Don't have inventory space, so I'll just leave them here for now. Make one here. Okay, so I have crucibles, I have clay ingots. I need an anvil mold. and then some tool molds. So I'll start with the anvil. I just need to put a whole bunch in here, don't I? Okay. Why can't I put any? What's happening? Okay, I'll pick it all out. I don't know why. I don't know why that happened. Try again. Anvil. Select tool mode. 2x2. Add. Great. There we go. I don't know if that was a me problem before or what, but it wasn't working the way I expected it to, and now it is. So if I put a 2x2 like here, do I waste 2? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, okay. So I just need to remove more if I do it like that. Which is totally fine. This is going to be a big crafting project. I can already feel it. Because an anvil is pretty big, right? Whoa, yep. Here we go. Next layer. It's nice that they give you something to do at nighttime, though. I mean, I guess you could do this during the day, but it makes sense to do it at night when you'd otherwise just be clicking on the bed and looking for daylight. And then you can do this and kind of get some candles going or whatever it was I was talking about with the lumps of fat. Alright, I will duplicate that layer because it looks like it's the same. Go back to my one tile, add this, and it looks like I'll have to remove a little bit that I started adding by accident with the duplicate. So remove these, add this row. I don't want to duplicate it because I'm not sure if it's going to duplicate the ones that I messed up there. But I will duplicate this one. And this one. Followed by 2x2s. That one looks a little bit different, so I'm just going to keep using the 2x2. I ran out of clay. Yeah, this is going to be a big project. Did I just lock myself in here? No. Okay. This is about to go out. So I'll take the food and... Alright, let's think about this. So first order of business in the morning. Plant the pine tree seeds. Put the dry grass, the firewood, and the sticks. Prepare for the clay firing. I'm not sure... Wait, I did lock myself in here. I've locked... No! Oh no. I might have to pick some of this stuff up. You know what, can I break the bed and pick it up? Perfect. I have to make something better than this. Like, this is... It's so cramped. And these hides are taking up so much room, although I guess I can step on them. There has to be a better way. Okay. What was I thinking about? Doing this again? Yeah. Pack dirt. Pack dirt. Don't have enough for that again, so... There goes the fire. Luckily, I don't really need to have it to function currently. Okay, this is a little bit different, so it's taking up 2 spots. I'm just gonna go until it's not taking up 2 spots. I think it's this one. Yes. I don't know why it works like that. I don't know what the difference is between those. What time is it? Midnight. Okay. I got rid of the bed. So I cannot sleep, but I'm gonna... I don't want to block out my access to the fire extinguisher, the fire though, so maybe... I gotta think about this. I could put it right here. Again, now that I'm on this side. Tell you what, I'll put it down, and then I will sleep. And then I will end that video here, and in the next one, we will make the pilm kit and get to firing some of this stuff. I think that is a good idea. So as soon as I stand up here with my torch, I will say farewell. And then shortly I will say hello again. All right, here we are. Farewell.